And yes, it's go! Flip-Flop Fish gets a good start. Sweet Crown 19 slots behind him going into turn 1. And it's going to be Sweet Crown 19 trying to challenge on the inside. But it doesn't happen. Flip-Flop Fish gets into the position. Speed Kills 3 drops behind it. But now it's Sweet Crown 19 going on the inside of Flip-Flop. And now he gets ahead of him. He takes the lead of this race. Sweet Crown 19. And You See Me Flying, and Speed Kills 3 is actually spun. You See Me Flying has gone ahead of him. I don't know if there was contact or not. All the drivers are still within a second of each other. But unfortunately, Sweet Crown 19 not with DRS, so he might get a little clobbered in the later part of lap 3 as they get into that DRS zone. Now going through Maggotts and Beckett's again. Josh 2 is currently on the podium at the moment, but Fly By Night is chasing him down hard. But now Fly By Night and Josh 2 are battling for third respectively, and look at Fly By Night. He tries to bully himself around Josh 2, and he does get it. There was a little bit of contact, but it was hard and fair racing in my opinion, as now Flip-Flop Fish is still behind Sweet Crown 19. He was not able to make a move on that DRS zone. I'm gonna get corrected here, and let's see through Maggotts and Beckett's that next straight. And now Fly By Night, DRS activated, but is he gonna make a move? Oh, he looks trying to make a move on the inside, but Josh 2 covers it. And this is a really titanic battle for third position right now. Fly By Night still chasing down that Williams, and look how close they're getting. As all running up on the sausage curb a little bit, that's going to lose him a big hefty amount of time. Still keeping close, and then look at how much he breaks in there. Gets really close to the rear diffuser of Sweet Crown 19, so he definitely has it in the first sector. Pretty good against Sweet Crown. Again, I think it's that downforce difference. Now gonna chuck it an overtake, and is he slipstream gonna get broken again? No, it's not, but he's still too far back. And no, he's going to try to make a move on Sweet Crown on the inside, but he doesn't make it happen. Sweet Crown left the door open a little bit, and Flip-Flop pounced. This takes you out of the corner so much easier. And now both leaders of the race have pitted. Both people have pitted. This is interesting. As You See Me Flying also goes in the pits, he follows those leaders right now. Flip-Flop into the pits. He gets out ahead. Let's see. Sweet Crown 19 getting changed. Is he going to just get ahead? And yes, he does just get ahead. As look at that. Josh 2 is very close to You See Me Flying. You See Me Flying must have had a horrid run through the last lap. He's now about 2/10 away from You See Me Flying. Let's see. Does he have the hard compound tire on? And no, it is the mediums for Josh 2. But it seems Josh 2 is going really slow through some of these turns. We'll have to wait and see on that one, but he is still very close within about a second. And oh no, Josh 2 now runs up on the grass, and now he's taking a long way around, and he joins back onto the track. As now Fly By Night though must have Josh 2 in his sights. Josh 2 has been driving very erratically so far since coming out of the pits of those medium compound tires. And oh my goodness, You See Me Flying made a big mistake in that turn, and Josh 2 almost ruined his race for him. But now Josh 2 had to take adversive action as he almost ran into the back of You See Me Flying. But You See Me Flying, the driver at the moment ahead of him, who has been inconsistent. He runs up on the grass a little bit there, he runs up on the grass again. He's really extending track limits here, as now DRS activated into hot lap mode. There should be a move made in the third position. He goes on the outside and he makes the move on You See Me Flying. And now You See Me Flying will try to make a move again. Now going into the final few turns of lap number 19, and no, nothing having it. And can he make a move on this next zone? As now it seems to be Josh 2 going too wide, and all he loses it big time. You See Me Flying is going to get DRS, but there should be an easy move anyway without DRS. Josh 2 loses the position, and now he's got to have to do that work all over again as he loses it big time out of the Maggotts and Beckett section of the track, and now he's going to have to re-overtake You See Me Flying. He had third position, but now You See Me Flying trying to get on the podium, and he is in the podium right now. Josh 2 though coming back onto the main straight, the main DRS straight. He's back within about a second of You See Me Flying, and now look at the straight line speed. You See Me Flying is a sitting duck right there, but going on the inside. Josh 2 tries to go on the inside again, now trying to go around the outside, and no, it doesn't happen as he gets very close again to You See Me Flying. This is big racing, folks, between Yusimi Fine and Josh 2, but now on board, Josh 2 gets a better exit onto the main straight, and now he gets ahead of Yusimi Flying again. Yusimi Flying chasing down Josh 2, though. They're going to go through Maggots and Beckus. There's just 2/10 separating these two drivers, as now going flat, and now 7th gear up to 6th gear, and now he goes up on the grass a little bit. Josh 2 doesn't run wide again like he did before, but he is going to have DRS again. He's going to run it up in the overtake mode. Let's see if a move can be made. No, I think he was a little bit too far back. Josh 2 definitively takes that position, but now Gurman is chasing down Fly By Night for 5th position, and he goes for a move on the outside, and it's an outrageous move. Amazing scenes. Gurman gets ahead of Fly By Night. Gurman is having an absolutely amazing race at the end of it here, as now Flip Flop Fish is 1.2 seconds behind Sweet Crown 19. He is challenging, but now Gurman actually is challenged by Fly By Night. Fly By Night gets ahead of Gurman for 5th position, though I think the move would have been made anyway, despite that, because of the penalty. The battling has been great despite the lack of drivers. They have put on an absolute show at Silverstone, showing why this track is so imperative to keep onto the calendar. We've had some absolutely amazing racing down this DRS zone. He has the DRS, but the gap is a little bit too big to be making any moves. Sweet Crown 19, though, coming around the final few turns of this race, he now comes onto the final DRS zone. There is no DRS for Flip Flop, though. Josh 2 is in 3rd position. Behind him by about 3 seconds is Yusimi Flying, though. There is a chance that Josh 2 can give up the podium, but I don't believe it's going to happen now. It's about 4 seconds, that gap, so Yusimi Flying might just have that. But now Sweet Crown 19 coming around the final turn. He's going to win the British Grand Prix. So Josh 2 comes around the final few turns. Let's see. Based on penalties, is he going to end up behind Yusimi Flying? We'll have to wait and see. Finishing over there, and no, he's going to keep the position. It's 26 seconds behind, and no, Yusimi Flying does take the last podium position. Based on penalties, Yusimi Flying ends up on the podium. And now Sweet Crown 19 is on the podium. Flip Flop behind him in the Mercedes, and then the Red Bull of Yusimi Flying finishes on the podium. A good result for him. Not the driver turnout we would have liked, but they put on a show regardless. Champagne flies for Sweet Crown 19. He extends his championship lead by a considerable amount over Anthony 82. This has been a fantastic British Grand Prix. Thank you very much for watching. My name is WSR Noah Clark, and make sure to catch us next week for the German Grand Prix at the Hockenheim Ring. Again, my name is WSR. You've been watching another rendition of Worldwide Sim Racing. Thank you very much, and have a fantastic night.